word.
Well, I guess if she calls me a pumpkin, I can call her a turnip.
I said bumpkin.
Well, it ain't my fault if you don't know how to say pumpkin.
Will you two stop this bandying words? We are here to see Miss Nellie. Is she within?
Well, she ain't without.
Won't you sit down?
Thank you, no. We'll be here but a short time.
Maybe your mother would like to sit down?
Mother!
Don't you hear me?
Oh, Toby, I'm ashamed of you acting that way in front of city folks. Now get out of here and stay until you learn how to act.
How much are you worth, Miss Worth?
Insufferable loud, I'd like to wring his ugly neck.
Would you keep that vicious temper of yours under control? Do you want to spoil everything, just as this priceless prize is within my grasp?
To what prize are you referring, my gay young Lochinvar? The coal mine or this little mountain flower you've been fawning upon?
I'd advise you to have a care with that sharp tongue. If it suits my purpose to fall on this fragile little mountain flower, then I shall do so, without any interference from you, my fair one.
Has it escaped that elastic memory of yours as I am your promised wife?
You never allowed to escape my memory. Curse is true, I wish I might be rid of her for all time.
You'll never cast me aside like a broken blossom. We've been through too much together. Besides, one word from me and you land behind prison bars for life.
And let me remind you, my crafty and cunning lady, that you'd accompany me. So I'd advise you to keep your tongue behind your teeth for all time.
Oh, come, Sheridan, quarreling will avail us nothing.
Spoken like the sensible woman I've always known you to be. And you must be sensible in my actions towards Nellie, officer. And I've told you repeatedly that it might be necessary to propose marriage to this fragile little mountain flower in order to obtain the deed to her property. And once I have the deed safely within my possession, we'll clear out.
Suppose she refuses to give you the deed.
Few women have ever been able to resist the persuasive charms of Sheridan Douglas.
Oh, how well I know the truth when I hear it. You have me completely under your power to do with as you wish. But remember, this is the last time. I long to be respectable, to be a happy wife and mother, a little home in the country with a fence running around it. Can't you picture the happiness of it all, Sheridan, my love?
Stop talking such silly rot. You've been reading too many cheap novels.
But Sheridan,
Have a care, Clarabelle. We are not alone. She is probably the girl's mother.
Ridiculous. She's 100 if she's a day.
Careful, my dear. Madam, we are here on private business.
What say?
Never suppose. We are safe. However, we must get rid of her. We must see Nellie alone.
I'll tell Nellie or he.
What?
I always hear what folks don't want me to.
We must have a care in front of these people. They are shrewd and crafty.
But not as crafty as my handsome, magnificent Sheridan Douglas.
Not here. Not here. If someone might see you and me, then our cake will be all dough.
Mr. Douglas, you shouldn't have come here.
Why, Nellie, my little mountain pink. Is that any greeting you have for us? My, cousin, Miss Worth, suggested that we come to call on you. Aren't you happy to see us?
Why, yes, that ain't it, but my pappy.
That's one of the things I've come to converse with you about. I wish to talk to your father about acting as a guide for me.
Well, Pappy ain't home right now.
Then I shall talk to you until he returns. Clarabelle, my cousin, did she say something about the wonderful view around here?
Come to think of it, I did.
Well, suppose you go and view it. Two's company and three's a crowd runs the old but shrew adage.
Be careful of Sheridan, Miss Nellie. My cousin is quite a heartbreaker. I shall be close by to watch that deceitful two-timing snake.
My cousin is quite fond of joking. You mustn't mind Clarabelle.
So, why'd you come here, Mr. Douglas?
Why, to see you, Nellie. What else? Come, my little Armitage. Sit down.
Oh, no. I don't think we'd better.
Nonsense. Why, you're trembling like a tiny leaf in a mountain breeze. Come, come. Sheridan Douglas means naught but good to you, my little Violet.
Violet's my sister's name, not mine.
Yes, yes, so it is. But why do you insist on calling me Mr. Douglas? My name is Sheridan, or Sherry.
Oh, no. I couldn't call you Sherry. That would seem too bold.
Stop that nonsense. You must call me Sherry, and you must not be frightened of me, Nellie. Now, sit down, and I'll tell you all about the great love that beats within my manly bosom for you, my little forsythia.
Oh, no, you mustn't say such things to me.
Why not? They are honest words that spring from the great inner shrine that is this great beating heart of mine. When I first saw you, I was swept away by your great beauty. You were like a jewel in the wrong setting. A diamond set in brass when you should be a gem set in platinum.
I don't know what you mean.
I mean, I want to take you away from all this. It is not nearly good enough for anyone so precious. I want to dress you up in silks and satins and put beautiful, sparkling jewels on your fingers. I want to give you anything your little heart might desire.
Well, why do you want to do all this for me?
The answer is extremely simple, Nellie. Because I love you.
Oh, no!
Oh, yes.
But I'm just a little nobody.
You're a wonderful somebody to me.
But I ain't good enough for you. What your folks say, and your cousin, Miss Worm.
Don't worry that pretty little head about anything Clarabelle might say. She's just a sour, bitter, frustrated, middle-aged woman.
The serpent! Little does he know the desperate woman he's trifling with.
But Pappy just about killed me if he knew I loved you.
Then you do love me. You do. You do.
I'm afeard I do.
What sweet words to fall in the ears of a man seeking love.
But my Pappy!
Why, tell him. We'll elope, and after we're safely married, he'll forgive us.
Mr. Douglas, Sherry. I'm so mixed up, I don't know what I made.
Come. Sit down. You'll feel more composed. There. That's it. If your father should happen to come in, I have a very good excuse for being here. So speak. Be not afraid.
You mean about him being a guide for you?
Yes, there is that, and something else. He has some land I'd like to acquire. That field where the scrub pine grows.
What, that ain't Pappy's land? That there's my land. My grandpappy left it to me.
Indeed. How interesting.
But it ain't no good. What you want with it?
This land will have such fragrant and haunting memories for me. For it was here, in these enchanting hills, that I first laid eyes on your exquisite beauty. So I want to build a little hunting shack, to which I can always return to refresh my memories. Do you think your father would sell me this insignificant parcel of land?
Well, Pappy ain't got nothing to say about it. I'm 18 and that's an age in the state. I can give you the land and welcome.
No, Nellie, I couldn't take it.
But if we're gonna be married, ain't what's mine yours?
What a delightful little creature you are, to be sure. Do you know where the deepest property is?
In the kitchen cupboard in the old teapot. I'll get it for you.
Not now. Get it just before we leave tomorrow.
We're leaving so soon?
Time and tide waits for no man, I'm afraid. We're leaving for the great city of New York.
New York? Oh, but won't I look terrible funny, New York? Don't they wear fancy clothes there, like your cousin?
I have already told you that I will bedeck you like a bird of paradise. Clarabelle will look like a scarecrow next to your magnets.
Indeed!
Back so soon, cousin?
Perhaps too soon.
We was just talking
Very interesting, I'm sure. Well, Sheridan, shall we stroll down the trail of the Lonesome Pine?
Yes, I fear Nellie's father has been delayed, but I can see him tomorrow. My visit was most successful. Farewell, Nellie. Until tomorrow.
Farewell, my Sherry.
Sherry!
It's Nellie's pet name for me, after a rare wine.
You've got more kick than wine, come on.
Farewell, my own, light of my life. Farewell. Parting is such sweet sorrow.
No, Sherry, not here. A gal never lets fella hug until they're married. It ain't proper.
As you wish, my little honeysuckle. Until tomorrow. And tomorrow.
He loves me! Me, this little old mountain gal. I'm his little honeysuckle for Cynthia and Mountain Pink and all the other pretty flowers that grows. Oh, was there ever a gal so happy before? No, there never could have been a gal so happy. Oh, Nellie, I'm gonna have silks and satins and big diamond rings and live in New York instead of the calico and the gingham in the mountains with Dan Tucker. I'm so happy.